The man threw a 200-kilogram backpack off the cliff. The pack slammed heavily into the tent below. Before the woman inside could react, the tent was struck again. She was instantly flung out. Below her lay a bottomless abyss. She gripped the tent tightly, hanging by a thread. Another backpack came flying. The woman quickly grabbed onto a rock. The pack fell off the cliff with the broken rope. She used all her strength to climb onto the rock, gasping for air. She set up the tent again and crawled inside. She was in this deadly situation because 3 men above were hunting her down. It all started with Annie and her friend's rock climbing trip. They came here to honor Annie's deceased boyfriend. As they were about to set off, 4 young men drove up. One quickly came over to chat, inviting them to dinner that night, though Annie was downhearted on her boyfriend's Memorial Day. Seeing her friend agree, she had no choice but to accept. That night, Annie went to rest early, while her friend continued drinking. After several rounds, the friend went to relieve herself, but Jack quietly followed her. The friend screamed in terror, scratching Jack's face before running away. Jack's companions chased after her, trying to explain, but the friend was too scared and kept running. Soon they blocked her path. One grabbed her from behind. Jack was about to explain when unexpectedly the friend bit him. Jack threw a punch. The friend slipped and fell off the cliff. Annie woke to the commotion and came out looking for her friend. Meanwhile, the 4 men ran to the cliff edge. Seeing the friend barely alive, one panicked and wanted to call the police, but Jack stopped him. He reasoned that, with scratches on his face and his companion bitten, the police wouldn't believe their story. They'd be charged with murder to avoid prison. Jack picked up a rock, but was stopped by his companion. He pulled out a knife, pressing it against his companion's neck. Everyone fell silent, watching helplessly as he picked up the rock again and smashed it hard into the friend's head. To make everyone complicit, Jack forced each person to hit the friend with a rock. They cleaned the residue from under her nails, then threw her off the cliff to fake an accident. But they didn't know Annie had recorded everything from afar with her camera. The moment she saw her friend thrown off the cliff, Annie screamed, exposing herself. Jack and the others spotted her and immediately gave chase. Annie knew if caught, she'd meet the same fate as her friend. She hurried back to the cabin, grabbed her gear, and ran. They chased from dawn till daylight. A steep rock face blocked Annie's path. She could only climb upward, but the men quickly pursued. Annie stepped on Tyler's hand, gaining some distance, but Tyler soon caught up again. He grabbed Annie's backpack, but only pulled off the carabiner. Though Tyler survived by luck, the hunt continued. They found Annie's phone. Jack figured she lacked full gear and decided to circle behind to trap her. Annie struggled upward just as she grabbed a rock ledge. A venomous snake suddenly appeared. Annie held her breath, not daring to make a sound. Fortunately, the snake didn't attack her. Annie continued upward, the difficulty increasing. She encountered a smooth rock face with nowhere to grip. The only way out was a rope left by previous climbers. She slowly removed her backpack, keeping balance with one hand while pulling out wire with the other, trying to hook the rope. After many attempts, she finally succeeded. Next, she had to swing across to the neighboring rock. This move allowed no room for error. Annie successfully escaped danger.